What's up guys, this is Quante and welcome back to more Let's Play Micheal Bolton's Quest. In the last episode we completed Crazy Crimland, and in this episode we're going to go to Gloomy Gulch. And I'm really sorry, but I just don't like this world. I mean, I know the music is really good, like the Forest Interlude soundtrack is really good, and that's basically the only good thing about this world in my opinion. I just don't really like it, and some of the gimmicks that they use are, I would say, really cheap. Like the ways that they try to kill you by using, you know, the different concepts and gimmicks. This particular gimmick isn't really too bad because you can use Dixie Kong to exploit it, like the whole ghost rope, or ghost vine, whatever you want to call it. Like you can exploit that with good old Dixie Kong / LaqishaBrown here, where you can just fly over everything. But in terms of everything else, I just really don't like this world's gimmicks, because they're just way too hard, and I just have so much trouble on this world that it doesn't really make any sense. I think this is about like maybe the 4th or 5th time that I've recorded this, so by this time I'm really frustrated with this world. I don't really know why. I mean, I don't want that to affect the commentary in any sort of way. I mean, I don't want to seem like, oh, I'm just gonna complain the entire time and make the viewers listen to it or something, you know? I actually want to have fun with it, and if I can actually do good in this recording, well then, you'll see vast amounts of joy, and then, you know, vast amounts of excitement and joy. But I really do like using, you know, Dixie Kong, LaqishaBrown in this level, because she can just fly over everything, and you don't really have to have correct judgments on when each vine is going to appear and disappear. And so it really saves a lot of time when you use her too, you know? It's just really easy. And we're right at the end of the level now too, because, you know, just using her just makes this so much more easier. Not even sure how long that took, but I'm going to assume it took a mere 2 minutes, wee! Okay. And ooh, Haunted Mill, or Haunted Hall. Can't remember what it was called. But this is, I think, the 3rd and final minecart level. It could be, I'm not really sure, but it is actually really challenging. Basic concept of it is you get these plus and minus barrels. The plus barrels add on to your time that's up there. If the time ever hits 0, this bony guy behind me will actually attack, and I'll lose one of my Kongs, which isn't good. That's no good! But, yeah, that's basically all there is to the level. But I know the level does get pretty dickish after a while, and then they put, like, minus barrels, and that's all there is. It's just minus barrels. And then there are no plus barrels, so if you hit one minus barrel, you're basically screwed. And I don't like hitting minus barrels at that part at all. Like, I like missing them all. I think it's like right up next too. No, it's after the, no, this is the one with all plus barrels, and they give you like 4 seconds. So if you don't get any of the plus barrels, or you get like a small amount of them, well, you're gonna die. That's why I think you have to get all of them actually. I like getting all of them. I just have like a nick of time left, like 3 seconds. And I typically always die at this part. Well, not this part, but the part after this. This is just the part with all the minus barrels that I don't like running into. And it's really hard not to run into that one right there, because you can't really judge how far the minecart's going to go when you jump. I don't know. But I always die at this part, because there's zingers right here. It's really hard to jump over them for some reason. I might hit that one. Okay, I didn't hit that one. Okay. And this is the final segment. It's not that bad. I think this is another one of those times where you just don't want to miss a plus barrel at all. And not to mention there's still like minus barrels here too, so that makes it twice as worse. But it's not that bad, in my personal opinion. And we beat the level. Good old Micheal Bolton is just good at the minecart levels. And we get a life. So I'm surprised I actually didn't die on that level. I still hit the zinger like I predicted that I would, because that happens every time, but at least I didn't die. But I lost the best character. because this level is more suited for LaqishaBrown. Oh, there she is. Oh, good, sweet LaqishaBrown. Why the heck did I just say that? I don't know. But she's better suited for this level. You know? Because you can fly, and this level basically, I guess, takes up after the levels in Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, where they have wind segments in that game too, and you have to like blend it in with your platforming. And Rattly's in this level, but he doesn't make it any easier than it should be. I actually would recommend using like just the hair flip to fly over chasms more than I would like choosing Rattly, because I really just don't like using Rattly for some reason. Well, just for this level, like Rattly's fine, I just don't like using them for this level, because you don't really feel too in control at all, which is really bad because I like feeling in control when I'm playing my video games. And see, like, I don't know, I got scared because when I jump I didn't think the wind would trigger, and then everything just went totally wrong. So this time I'm not gonna use Rattly, and then I'm just gonna show how much easier it is just to go through when using LaqishaBrown, because you know LaqishaBrown is it just solves all the world's problems. Yeah. See, I just like using it. I mean, using the hair flip to get through. It's just so much easier, and you feel more in control. You know, I don't see how she's not getting dizzy when that happens, especially when you have wind blowing against you. But see, using the hair flip right there is really good. And yeah, that's where you would leave Rattly anyway, so it's not really, like, you don't keep him the entire level, so that's really good. But I know if you have LaqishaBrown for this minigame, it literally goes by in a mere 1 second. Like, it was so fast. That's just why I like having her versus Rattly. But this is where the level starts getting hard, and I lost LaqishaBrown, so this is not good at all. And then I die. Well, at least the checkpoint was right there. I hate how you can't jump on those guys, because they have their swords in the air. It doesn't really make sense, because I don't really know. That sort of almost reminds me of RPGs, like Paper Mario, because I've been playing that a lot recently, and how you can't jump on the spear guys when they have, like, their spears in the air and stuff like that. I don't really know. Ooh, we get the end, but we can't use this treasure chest on any other enemies, so I'll get rid of it, switch to LaqishaBrown, and then hopefully keep going without dying. I really don't like this one because the wind goes back and forth erratically, or should I say erotically. Like, I said that by accident, like instead of saying erratically, I said erotically, and then one of my friends just laughed so hard at that. I have no idea why. And then she like wrote it down and everything, like, I don't really know. I don't know, that's just what that reminded me of when I said that. Oh, I gotta switch to Laquisha just to get through this. It goes by so fast. Ooh, that went by smoothly. Just swimmingly. Okay, so this is actually, believe it or not, even though I am still doing pretty bad, this recording is actually going a lot better than the previous, like, 5 or so. I don't know, I've just recorded this so many times. But we have a new animal buddy here. This is Quawks. Quawks is basically just like a nerfed down version of Squawks. Like, you can't really, like, flap your wings when you have them, like, you can't go up or down. Well, you can go down, you're going down the entire time, that's the whole point of the level. That's why it's called Parrot Shoot Panic, which is a really bad pun, by the way. But, press down, that's all I really have to say, because if you don't press down, you're really not going to go down fast enough, and it's just going to feel like the level's taking, like, for freaking ever. But yet, you can use, you can press up and almost use it as a brake, like right here. I pressed up and I came to a complete stop, and then I was able to, like, get past that zinger, so it was, like, a little bit easier. And see, I have to press up to get through the zingers right there, or else I would have died. But hopefully we can get Dixie Kong back, because, okay, there she is. I like having both Kongs at all times, because you just never know when you might hit a zinger. Because I really hate how, like, if Quawks, if he hits a zinger, you still, like, get hit. And if the Kong hits a zinger, you still get hit too, so it's like a freaking double whammy. In that sleep mode, I'm glad that didn't happen when I was going down like a really important part of this level. It was just like right when I got on Quacks, my computer went on sleep mode. Huh. Okay. So just, oh, I thought I was gonna get, I usually always get hit right there for some reason. Okay, so this is going by swimmingly. Surprisingly, actually. Let's kill all these guys. Dang roaches. Roach beetles. Well, roaches are technically beetles, but whatever. You know what I mean. Oh god, see? That's what I mean. Like, I'm trying to get out of the way so Diddy Kong wouldn't hit it, but I hit the zinger with squawks. Or quacks. And then I still ended up taking a hit. I really don't like how that happens. I mean, it makes sense, but it makes your hitbox twice as bigger, and then you just have to take more of a risk on getting hit, and I don't like that too much. But that's the end of the level anyway. We didn't die. My god. So now I'm so excited. I mean, there's not a lot of enthusiasm in my voice, but I mean, it's doing good than the other recordings did. I just have to do good on this one level. Please. Just bestow the Donkey Kong Country 2 powers upon me, and then I shall beat this level with ease. Please. Okay. I really don't like this level though, so I'm probably gonna do bad on it. But whatever. I've done good on all the levels that I particularly don't like, so hopefully I can do good on this level. I really hope so. This is Web Woods. You'll get the web part in just a second. Right after we get this green life and get 2 lives. I misheard the thing, whatever. We have to use Squitter for this level. And I don't really like the level at all, just to be honest. Because there's like a giant chasm, multiple giant chasms, and when you press A with Squitter, I don't really necessarily know if I went over this already, but you can create platforms for yourself. The platforms in this level, when you create them, for some odd reason, disappear really fast. That was the best example if you were actually looking closely at that one web. I had just created it and it like disappeared less than 5 seconds after I made it. And I don't know if that's because there's just more like webs on the screen than there should be for some reason, or if it's just like eliminating like a web that's not particularly old, or I don't really know how to explain it, but I just know like some of the webs that I create disappear faster than others, and sometimes the webs that I'm on disappear really fast, like that exact example, and it just makes it really unnerving, and I don't like the feeling, because it just feels like I'm gonna fall every time. Like this level takes a whole lot of skill. And at certain parts, like, the camera glitches, because if you want to avoid enemies, the best way to do it, like, is to stay on a high route, and just create, like, platforms at a really high elevation. But yet, when you do that, it's like the camera glitches out, so it basically forces you to die, or to head back down. And I don't really like that. I mean, I can't really say that's Rareware's fault, but if they put that camera glitch there on purpose, that's really bad. Yeah, me dying right there is really bad too, so now I have to do all that over again. But whatever. Okay guys, we're back. And, surprisingly it didn't take that long to get back here. So, yeah, I really like how Squitter's attacks though, like his web attack, can basically cancel out like any enemy's like, attacks, like the cannon attacks. You can't normally like destroy cannonballs, but like when you're using Squitter you can, so it's really good. Like I like his web attack a lot. I just don't like this level and how it's based around going around giant chasms and whatnot. You actually use that cannon when he fires it slow like that. You have to use that to get in the bonus game, but I'm not going to be doing that because I don't want to risk dying any more than I already have been. Like, oh, see, that I jumped because that platform was disappearing. And it just made me uneasy. See, that one's disappeared, it's just, these keep disappearing so freaking fast. And the camera doesn't glitch out here, at least I don't think it does. And Rareware was actually smart, and they like made the zingers go really high too. So I guess like that's really good for them, you know. You saw the error of your ways. And, ooh, I don't like this. Run as fast as you can. Oh, that's really bad. Okay. I think this is the last part. What we have to do? Yes. We only died once. So all we have left is the boss. But yeah, I'm really sorry if the commentary has been bad this episode. I really just don't like this world, and I'm glad we're getting it over with. Hopefully if we just don't have trouble on this boss, then, you know, everything will go all hunky-dory and good. But this is the crow that we actually fought before. This is Creepy Crow this time around, though, and I think you're... well, I was about to say I think you're forced to die at this part because I don't have anything to hit him with, but simply just go in the corner if, you know, you don't actually get anything to hit him with. Because in order to get something to hit him with, you have to hit the actual crow itself, or vulture. Why do I keep calling them crows? Like, I don't even know why the game calls it a crow. It's a vulture. Or a buzzard, whatever. But when you hit them, you have to go to a higher elevation while eggs are being fired at you. So I just recommend, like, switching vines really, really rapidly so you don't get hit like I did. Maybe there's a DK barrel right there. I thought I was going to have to do the rest of the boss fight, like, with one con. Because this boss fight is pretty challenging, if I say so myself. But simply, all you really have to do is just hit the real vulture, get something to hit the Creepy Crow with, and then that's really all there is to it. And then you just have to keep on climbing, like, the high, going to the high road. Which is actually almost as hard as, like, actually fighting the boss itself. Like, you see all this stuff that's flying at us, you know, that's the hard part, not the boss itself, for some reason. But I think this is the final part. So we just gotta watch out. Oh, they're coming faster than ever. Go, Micheal Bolton, go! Oh, okay. Now, where is he? Come down here and face me! And disappear forever. So that was this episode, and I'm guessing it took longer than usual, but whatever. You know, we get to go to K. Rool's Keep in the next episode of Let's Play Micheal Bolton's Quest. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, as terrible as it was, you know. Couldn't really control how bad I was at the game. Well, yeah, whatever. I don't really know how to explain it, and I don't know what else to say. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, and thank you so much for watching.